Hi everyone, we're back with the Bissell Pet Hair Eraser Turbo Liftoff 3774F upright vacuum. This is Bissell's newest version of the long-running Pet Hair Eraser series, which has been around since who knows how long. I believe I remember these vacuums in 2010 or even before. This is the latest version with some new features. There's nothing on the box, so let's open it up and check out the machine. So we have a couple of instructions here. A pet hair attachment. I really wish they had the old one that was rubberized and it was kind of like a green and purple color. They had bristles, not these rubber things. I don't really think the rubber does as well as actual bristles. That's why I find Shark's Duo Clean not to be as good as, if I can hold stuff correctly and not drop it, Shark's Duo Clean not to be as good as regular vacuum bristles. This is an LED crevice tool. You pull this little strip out to engage the batteries. And when you put it on the vacuum, it depresses this. And it's a little hard to see because my camera light is very bright, but there it is. Looks like something large. Power head. Okay. So they did change the design of the power head. So, do we have metal wheel connectors? It feels like metal to me. If I can not drop it. Here's the new brush roll design. You can see it has these lines to keep hair from getting stuck. Extremely stiff bristles, if you can hear that. And it has a comb. Right here, you can see the combs down there that line up with these to cut hair off. We do have airflow channels here, here, and here. This thing is slippery. I'll just put it on the ground. Okay, edge cleaning on this side. There is an airflow channel, but this side, that's a pretty big gap, Bissell. You can do better than that. Look at how big that is. Excuse me. Overall, feels very well built though. This machine also claims to have a turbo strength motor. It's supposed to be stronger than some of the other Bissell uprights. That's something I have a big complaint about with Bissell's uprights. They have a cool design, but their suction and airflow seems to be a little on the low side. If this fixes that, then this will be their best vacuum. It doesn't say how much more powerful it is versus their other ones, but it claims to be more powerful. So I'll hook this up to my anemometer, airflow meter, whatever you want to call it, and see how much more powerful it is. Swing plastic that wraps everything. I have a pretty good seal right in here. Big seal right there for the power head. So all you do to put the power head on is simply vacuum up, and it's like that. Here's your lift off button right here. This handle goes right here. Similar design to all of Bissell's other uprights. The hose, let's see how long this is. Longer than some of their other ones. I couldn't find a hose length spec. I'm sure it's in there somewhere, but I couldn't find it in the specs. So it does have a sealed system. That came flying off with a HEPA filter. You can see the filter seal right here. It's pretty thick. Nice flat surface for it to seal to. It is third-party certified as a sealed system. It does require a decent bit of force to stick that filter on, and it does have another door that also pushes it down. So it does require a little force to push that door. Let's check the other filters. Probably the same as all the other Bissells, but let's look anyways. Sure enough, we have a foam filter and a felt filter. Okay. Standard dual cyclone system, kind of like the Dyson DC-01. There's a cyclone. Dirt enters through this mesh right here, spins around through the middle, drops out that point at the bottom, and then the cleaned air goes up through that hole in the top and into the filters. Really thick seals right here and here. Rubber too, not foam. Pretty thick seal here too. A seal here. And a seal on the edge too, so it's pretty well sealed vacuum. Nice seal there. Nice seal here. Don't know if it comes with any other... Oh yes, so it comes with this attachment here, which goes there. Then the turbo eraser attachment goes over here. I'm not sure how long the cord is. We do have suction release. I'm going to set it to its highest suction setting. Feels like a pretty nice vacuum. This handle is rubberized. Feels like a standard Bissell. I'm interested to see how well this machine performs. So I found the cord is 27 feet, which is a little on the short side. Like the Dyson Ball Animal and Animal 3 are 35, which is enough to do multiple rooms. But, oh well. So there's on with no brush roll and on with brush roll. It's off. Seems like a decent vacuum. I just wish it had better edge cleaning on this side right here. Or that they put the brush roll belt in the middle like they did with the old Pet Hair Eraser 1650, I believe was that model. Because you can always just do another pass if there's a little strip left. Or if you can't get close to a wall, you can't get close to a wall. You'd have to go over with a crevice tool, which I usually don't do because it's such a pain. Or if I do, it's with a cordless vacuum. But overall, it seems like a decent vacuum. Definitely going to be putting this to the test. Is there something in the bin? There is something in the bin. It's a little piece of shaving of plastic. I'm not going to dump it out. How is there already fuzz and dirt in the bin? I haven't even turned the vacuum on. Pets. That's the answer to that question. Alright. Seems like a pretty nice Bissell. I like the brush roll. I like the lift away. I like the sealed HEPA. So I hope you enjoyed this video, an unboxing of the Bissell Pet Hair Eraser 3774F, and I'll see you next time.